Hey, thanks for clicking on our video. Welcome. Today, we're making a homemade maple sap firebox. However, there's uncertainty in the air. Hello, welcome to our channel. We're all about sharing our adventures and experiences around our homestead and off-grid cabin here on our 40 acres in the wilderness of Ontario, Canada. If you haven't done so yet, consider subscribing and click the little notification bell so you won't miss anything right here on Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. Hello, I'm Glenn.
I'm Maureen.
And today we are doing a homemade maple sap firebox, a little modification from previous years that we've been doing. In the past, we've just been boiling sap over an open fire in a big corn pot, stock pot. However, the smoke from the fire has been a challenge. It does, I notice, flavor the maple syrup to some degree. But this year we're going to see if we can maybe cut down on some of that smoke that goes into the flavor of that maple syrup and do a little bit of a modification.
Yeah, DIY maple sap firebox.
We got a few materials, odds and ends around the homestead and cabin here, and we're thinking maybe we can put some of those materials to this use and purpose of modifying this sap boiling box. Basically, it's a firebox that's going to contain the fire a lot better, hopefully, and channel the smoke to an outlet, which will just help to make a hotter fire for one thing and a cleaner boiling area for the sap. Well, we have our fire pit all set up, our maple sap boiling station set up for the season once again. We got a tarp overhead. We ran up against some rain and some wind. We had sunshine when we started off, and so we had a bit of a mixed weather system rolling in. But we do have our sap on the boil.
15 gallons.
So we've used some repurposed material for our firebox, and so far I would say it's working out pretty good by what I've seen. It has caught a lot of smoke that's going out that chimney. I would say, I told Maureen that if we can catch 60% of the smoke and alleviate a lot of that ash, sorry about the noise. I was saying to Maureen, if we can alleviate a lot of the smoke and some of the ash and whatnot too, then that would just be great. And we've got mixed whirling winds right now, so even with all that, it seems to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's working really good. It got the sap boiling a lot faster than just having it on an open fire pit.
It does seem to be boiling quicker. In fact, we got a good boil on now, as a matter of fact. So in this neck of the woods, we've had a very quick seasonal change. Spring has arrived very quickly, and daytime temperatures have gone all the way up to 50 and 60 degrees Fahrenheit by day. That'd be around 15 degrees or so Celsius. And as well, by night, we've had temperatures that roll anywhere from about freezing to 10 degrees below freezing, which is nice, because in order for the maple sap to run, we need freezing temperatures below zero at night and above zero during the daytime. It's always nice to see the changes in spring. Well, this is one breezy night, that's for sure. The March winds, they're blowing.
Yeah, they'll be blowing all this extra water away. The snow has gone down so quickly this spring, eh? It's so nice to see the ground, and it makes it easier going and collecting the sap from the trees, because there's not so much snow to trudge through. So it makes it really easy to gather the sap.
Oh, we got a good boil rolling there now. We're in business. Well, one thing that we're kind of uncertain about at this point is how long of a maple syrup season are we going to have. I don't know how much time we have for boiling sap and how long the sap is going to run. We've had a lot of change in weather the last couple of days. I mean, it was nice. We did collect, as you said, about, 15 gallons?
Yeah.
And we do have a bit more to collect, but it's been raining, and we've had mild temperatures during the day and also at night. We had, like, I think it was 6 degrees above freezing last night, and tonight will be about the same. It's mild out right now, so I don't know. It might be a short sap season this year.
Yeah, I was starting to think that our sap season was going to end really quick, and then I did some reading about temperatures and the way that the sap runs, and they said sometimes the weather fools us a little bit, thinking that we may have an early end because of the warm temperatures, but they said sometimes that just makes the trees take a bit of a pause, and then they start up again. And I was looking at the weather for this week and next week, and we're going back down below zero at night. So just maybe, it's just a little bit of a pause, and we'll get more.
Just maybe. This torch seems to be working out pretty good tonight too. So yeah, the sap boiler seems to be working out all right, the firebox. And I think it is a hotter fire, to tell you the truth. I think it's containing the containing the fire, and the BTUs are going up and into the pot a little quicker, because man, we got a good boil going on there.
Yeah, I'm glad you were able to find some material and created this upcycled maple sap firebox, because yeah, I think it's doing a lot better. The flames just seem to be going straight up to the pot as opposed to blowing around with all this wind that we're having.
Yeah. The makeshift backwoods firebox.
It's upcycled.
Yeah, it's upcycled. Yeah. I've done a lot with duct tape and wire over the years. Didn't use no duct tape on this project though.
Well, but it is a really nice firebox considering what you made it with, recycled materials, and it's doing a good job. I think we may be doing a few adjustments to it over the next couple of days, but hey, for our first night of burning, I think you did a really good job.
I think you've done pretty good. Don't forget, we will have some maple sap boiling updates for a playlist for you, for those that would like to learn how to make maple syrup on their own, at least see the way that we do it here on the homestead and around the off-grid cabin. I'm Glenn.
I'm Maureen.
We'll see you next time. Over and out.
Take care.
Oh, the torch! Look at the torch!